Are you recording? Jump!
You smell disgusting.
I smell like your husband.
Hi friends, welcome back to
What?
Podcast. I'm Alston.
I'm Becca.
I'm Aubriana.
I'm Jason.
And next week we're going to have 2 mics. Ugh. Just going to get better, guys. Make sure you subscribe. So we kind of decided that we're going to do Reddit stories on Tuesdays. If there's any specific Reddit stories that you like that are not just Am I the Asshole, let us know and we'll look into them and see if we like any. But for today, what is this called?
Oh no, consequences.
We're reading a subreddit called Oh No, Consequences.
Yes.
So a lot of the stories that we're reading are Am I the Asshole stories, but they're just shared to another Reddit page. Jesus.
Sorry.
Your burp interrupted
I know,
me.
I'm sorry.
That was a good
fired.
burp.
Anyway, who's reading first?
It was your idea. You should start.
Fine.
Because
Yeah.
I want to be last.
Yeah, like always. I'm just kidding.
Always coming in last.
The good guys finish last. Oh
Nice try.
Yes.
Finish last. Wow. Am I the asshole for telling my friend's dad that my mom returned everything he got me for store credit for herself? So, last year my mom married Mark and we moved to a new state. We have a 3-bedroom house. My mom and Mark have 1. Mark's daughter Lily, 10, has her own room, and I, 13 females, share with my brothers, 16, 18, and 22.
What?
Oh my gosh, she's 13 posting on Reddit.
Oh.
That's how you know it's bad.
Mark doesn't want my mom to work, but he also doesn't give her money for us, because that's our dad's job. I was kind of on my own to get anything I needed. A guy at my school noticed I don't have a lunch most of the time, and he started bringing extra food for me. Then I started going to his house after school. They've been really nice to me. They take me out with them, and they got me a pair of shoes because mine were too small. They went all out for me for Christmas. I got 2 pairs of boots and another 2 pairs of shoes, 6 pairs of jeans, 4 leggings, like 20 shirts, 2 jackets, a raincoat, rain boots, umbrella, new backpack, and water bottle, and even hair stuff and some makeup.
Wait, time out. Who's buying all this stuff for her?
Her friend's parents.
That's
Oh, okay.
wild.
Wow.
They also got me glasses, but that wasn't really a Christmas present. My mom took everything back for store credit, and she used it to get herself stuff. My friend's dad picked me up the day after Christmas to take me to the camp. He signed me and my friend up for cooking camp during winter break. And I told him what happened. He called CPS, and they came to the camp to talk to me, and a couple days later they came to the house. And now I'm staying with my friend and his dad. He reordered everything he got me, plus he had me go to Target and some other stores to get a couple things until everything gets here, but my mom is really mad that I told him. And she's saying I got her in a lot of trouble, so I wanted to know if I was wrong for telling him that she returned everything.
No. That's gross of your mom.
So with the room thing, the ones all sharing, are those like the blood related
Yeah.
ones, and then the other 2 are like the mom's boyfriends?
Yeah.
Well, there's only one other kid.
It's only one in one room, and
they
then
get their own room.
yeah.
Mhm.
But that is not okay.
First and foremost, though, like, I think it's so sick when parents are, like, being mad at your kid for, like, telling the person that bought all the presents that her mom returned all the presents. Like, I would want to tell somebody that, too.
Mhm.
And, like, to make them feel guilty for just being like, hey. Well, and then what do you expect, like, when this dad that got her all this stuff is like, hey, why aren't you wearing this? Why aren't you using that?
Mm-hmm.
What is she supposed to say?
How is a 13-year-old gonna know that dad was gonna call CPS?
Mhm.
Like, cause to this kid, like, that's normal that her mom is doing this.
Yeah.
It's normal that the dad is treating her like this, which is not normal.
No.
But, like, to her, that's her reality.
Mhm.
So, like, this other dad to stand up for her, she's probably just like, whoa, like, why is my mom mad? Like, I don't even know what's happening. Because she's never had someone stand up for her. And look, what is the mom doing? Of course, you got me in trouble. It was like,
Yeah.
how would you take your kids' gifts? Like, you should feel so happy that someone has enough love and empathy and whatever money in their lives that they can, like, help your kid too.
Right.
And what do? You take that for yourself?
Oh, and here's my question. Is it that the guy doesn't want her to work, or is she choosing not to, but telling her 13-year-old that he doesn't want her to work? Because why would you tell your wife, they're married, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you tell your wife you're not allowed to work, but then I'm not going to give you money to buy your kids anything?
Well, according to the Reddit story, it said that the husband now is expecting those kids' dad to pay for the kids. But one of those, didn't it say what her oldest kid's like 22?
Mm-hmm.
So after a
Wow.
certain age, child support isn't even like a thing.
Right.
Unless they're in college.
Right.
Oh.
But that's another question. It's like, is this girl's dad paying child support and the mom is just not spending it on her kids?
Which, if she's doing that with presents...
That's crazy. You should not have to, at 13 years old, you should not feel bad about that.
Right.
That shouldn't be happening in the first place. All of the stuff your friend's dad bought you should have been what your mom bought you.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't feel bad for telling them. And I hope your mom gets in trouble, because that's neglect at minimum.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Smack the bitch.
I see why this was posted on, oh no, consequences. Like you said, what did that mom think was going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's so sad. Coming from somebody who's broke, like flat ass broke, there is nothing I won't do to get my kids stuff. Even if it's not 100% necessary. Like, their Christmases are baller.
Mm-hmm.
My kids have big Christmases, even though we're broke. We always make it happen. And for this mom to see her kid, and it almost makes me feel like she's jealous. Like, oh, my kid got all this stuff from... Because it doesn't sound like the mom has money to buy herself stuff either.
Yeah.
She was probably like, you got so much and I can't get you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm going to use this money for something.
Like, for herself.
Bringing out the fly swatter.
Using the laundry basket.
Bitch, that's clean laundry.
Not anymore.
I think we all can agree that the mom is the asshole and that kid is not.
Yep.
I just want to say, oh no, the consequences of my own actions.
Mhm.
So mine's a little different. It is, again, it seems like all we read is Am I the Asshole stories, but this is just, again, a subreddit that things are shared to, because it's like a oh no consequence. So, am I the asshole for denying my sister's lies in front of her in-laws? I am a 25 female and I have an older sister, Kate, who's 30. She and I were never close due to our age difference, and because she hated that our dad married my mom and had me after divorcing her mom. Kate claims dad told her that he never loved her mother, and that my mom was his true love, and that our dad always compared the two of us, and asked her why she has to be the difficult child, and that overall dad loved me more. On the other hand, dad claims nothing she says is true, that she was very problematic and insolent. These claims are backed by my mother and dad's parents, so I assume Kate was never 100% honest. Anyways, these are their problems, but that do not concern me. Some time ago, Kate reached out to me and told me that she got engaged. I said congrats and everything. She told me she has a favor to ask. She told me the mother-in-law is very family-oriented, and it does not sit well with her that Kate is estranged from her family. In her words, future mother-in-law considered something is also wrong with Kate, and she is also to blame for being no contact with her family, fearing Kate will also influence her son to do the same thing. What Kate wanted from me was for me to meet her in-laws, for them to see she does not hate her family. I joke that future mother-in-law sounds a little insane, and I agreed to help her because at the end of the day, I never hated her, and I don't think she hated me either. The fact we are not close does not mean we hate each other, or want bad things to happen to one another. Anyway, I went to meet Kate, her future husband, her mother-in-law, and father-in-law at the restaurant. They are very nice people and very warm. At some point, mother-in-law said something along the lines that she is happy to see that the abuse we suffered did not affect our sisterly bond. I was confused and asked what abuse she is talking about, while Kate tried to change the subject. Mother-in-law says it's okay, I have nothing to be ashamed of, and that she knows from Kate our parents abused us while growing up. I clarified that this is not true. We were never abused by our parents or anyone in our family. We were raised in a very loving family. We were never hit or spanked, no matter what we did. Our parents are well off, so we always had everything that we wanted: clothes, phones, laptops, cars, etc. Mother-in-law got very, very angry. She apologized to me and started insulting my sister. She called her a liar, accused her of being manipulative, and trying to insert herself into their family by being dishonest. What happens is that Kate accused our parents of many things that are not true. Now Kate is accusing me of ruining her life. She says her engagement is over, but that the in-laws hate her, and that her fiancé does not trust her anymore. The thing is, I don't think I did anything wrong. I cannot sit and hear people blasting my parents for her lies and for things that never happened. But still, am I the asshole for telling the truth?
Oh, Kate.
If you're lying about your parents, why would you invite somebody that knows firsthand how
Right.
your parents were? That's crazy and
That's
delusional.
At the very least, fill her in.
Right, be
Right.
like, hey, I told my in-laws all this stuff, so she's not getting that. Like, what the hell?
I told them we were just go with it.
Yeah, it'd be different if it was like little white lies of like, oh, like what she was saying at the beginning, how like, oh, I feel like dad likes you more than me.
Yeah.
But to be like, we were just kids,
They
like,
beat the shit out of us.
and if that's not anywhere near the truth, like that's, how else can you say anything other than that she was manipulating her way into the family?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And like, you have to warn the sister. You can't just be like, I just need you to meet them because, you know, they think I hate you.
I do understand personally, like, everyone has different, like, emotions and stuff from how they were raised, and, like, things that happened. Like, you can feel a different type of way about your parents and how they were to you.
Yeah.
But it sounds like she was making her parents sound like vicious people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially if the mom's being like, or the mother-in-law is like, it's okay, you don't have to, like, I know about it. It's like, you know that they were being, that Kate was saying some bad
That's a little psychotic.
That's up.
I see why they're, like, her blaming, like, the OP, like, Kate literally being like, you ruined my life.
You ruined your own life by telling a lie that big.
Oh no, consequences of my own actions, again.
Look, here comes the consequence, consequence, consequence. Look, here comes the consequence, it's facing me right now.
You didn't jump in and sing?
I don't know that.
Oh, that was a super big sound on TikTok like a year
Yeah.
ago.
Never heard it.
Me either.
Losers. Just kidding. We're just on, well, you don't really use TikTok as much.
I
We're
only
on
watch
different
your
sides
videos.
of TikTok.
I watch your videos and then I'm done. I don't go down the rabbit hole.
I'm famous.
I'm a supportive friend.
That is support.
Not famous enough to be stopped in the grocery store yet.
I know, I'm waiting for that.
Don't talk to me.
Me neither.
Talk to me, I'll sign an autograph and everything. Take a picture with me
Imagine
if I
that
look
though. One day, hey, you're from what podcast?
good. I'll be like, yes!
I'm gonna do Walmart deliveries. Anyway, that was pretty crazy. I felt like y'all would enjoy that.
I fear you deserved everything you got.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, Kate, you.
And who the OP, you were not the asshole.
Definitely not.
I feel like they know that. That's why at the end they said it. But it's just like, it probably feels good to have. I wonder, just a quick.
Damn.
Jeez.
I also feel like
There's over 400 comments on here with 4.3 upvotes, 4.3K upvotes. So pretty sure they felt better being like, yeah, see, I'm not the asshole.
and you shouldn't feel bad for defending your parents if they were actually good people.
I agree.
Like imagine.
Just imagine.
Imagine.
It reminds me of SpongeBob.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, I literally just makes me. My 34 male wife, 34 female, wants me to turn down a good job because she doesn't like who I work for. How can I get her to understand I have to do what's best for my family? So almost 2 years ago, I had an affair with my coworker. Wow, this is off to a great story, or a great start. So almost 2 years ago, I had an affair with my coworker. I think it was a mixture of depression and stress that caused it.
Excuses.
Nothing causes you to have an affair,
Yeah.
okay? I'm better now. I can't even get through this
Now
shit.
that I cheated, I'm better now.
They typed this and was like, yeah, this is...
And they typed this and said, yeah, let's
Send it!
I'm better now, and I can say we both deeply regret what happened. I ended up getting a different job, and my wife and I worked things out. She still struggles with trusting me, but has gotten better. Fast forward almost 2 years, my former coworker messages me out of the blue about career opportunities. Trying not to be too specific, but she got a really important job and has her own staff, and she asked me to be her chief of staff. Why?
Yeah.
Was Coldplay playing?
Yeah.
The salary would be fantastic, and we got coffee and caught up, and I'm going to probably take it. Oh,
Take
mother.
it. Take it how?
I told my wife, and she said absolutely not. In normal circumstances, I would understand, but we have a 5-year-old, and the salary is just great. I'm the type of guy that puts my child first. You didn't put your child first when you cheated on his I don't know if it's a boy or girl child, but when you cheated on their mother.
Yeah, asshole.
Literally.
And this would allow us to put a lot in his college fund and trust fund in general. But she has said absolutely not. I reassured her that my former coworker, soon to be boss, is disgusted by her past actions, as am I. And this is professional, and she knows that I'm capable. I just want my wife to understand we gotta think of our son right now. Find a different job.
Yeah.
I think it's really gross that he literally is riddled through this. Is my future boss. Like, he already in his mind has this. He's taking the job.
Yep.
This comment, I gotta read this and then the next comment. It ain't gonna happen, Chief. You'll either get your job or your wife/family, but not both. And then in quotes, I'm the type of guy that puts my child first. Obviously not, or else you wouldn't have had an affair 2 years ago when your child was 3.
Right.
Around and find out. And then the response to that was, he's still making excuses about it. Oh no, poor me. I just had to cheat because I was so stressed and depressed. This guy is either a troll or one of the dumbest and most selfish people I have ever seen.
That's so... Oh my god. Him.
What a douche.
Genuinely, you are literally saying that you're essentially saying you were forced to cheat.
Yeah.
Because you were stressed and depressed. Guess what?
Everybody is.
We all have going on. I don't cheat on my husband.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely think if you take this job, your wife will leave you, and I hope she does.
I hope she does.
Yeah.
How are you supposed... How is she supposed to trust the fact that you're like, don't worry, we're going to be fine?
I'm better now.
Right.
That's like, what?
If it was the other way around, he would be like, no, don't you do that. Like, how dare you?
Also, how convenient that this girl that you had sex with and cheated on your wife with thought of you for a job.
Right, they're probably literally gonna work, like, together, like, hand in hand.
Chief of staff.
A lot of late nights at the office.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds... And you wonder why your wife is saying absolutely not. This is what happened. If they wouldn't have cheated in the past, this would have been a great opportunity for you and your kid that you care
If there
about.
even would have been an opportunity.
Yeah.
Exactly. Do you know what it does to a woman's brain when you cheat on them? I've been cheated on. And you never fully... Like, the insecurities never go away. So she has a right to not want you to work with somebody that you slept with while you were married to her.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't see that, you shouldn't be married.
Mm-hmm.
Like, genuinely, he's lucky she's still with him.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Because a lot of people would have left.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, him just bringing that up, I'd be like, no, we're done.
Yeah.
You're gonna go sleep with her anyways.
What gets me, though, is he literally said, I'm going to take the job.
Yes.
Right, he kept saying that throughout it. He didn't care. He's just making this post to try and make him feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're
I
wrong.
hope someone agrees so he can show his wife. See?
Yeah.
How'd it go for you, bud?
Great.
You can go yourself, too.
You know what really pisses me off about guys who cheat? Like, they feel like they won. If their wives
Right.
leave them and they get with the person they cheat with, they feel like they've won.
Right, but you literally lost your whole family.
Mm-hmm. But that's what, like, if this was a woman's brain, like, if a woman did this, she would be able to understand why the man, I mean, unless you're just, like, most women are, like, if it was genuinely, like, they regret it and they feel terrible about it and whatever, like, they wouldn't even ask to work for this person, first and foremost.
Yeah.
But secondly, they would understand the insecurities of the man. Men never, ever try to understand where their partner is coming from.
Straight men.
Yeah. He cut his facial hair and he looks just like Brian.
Oh, I know. When I saw you, when you got out of the car, you literally looked like Dad.
I told you!
I don't feel like I do.
You look just
got
like
it.
your dad.
I, like, did a double take. I'm like, what the
Right?
My story... I left my date on the side of the road. I, 22 female, went on a date with a man, 31 male. I met on Hinge. We chatted for a few days beforehand, and he bragged about the fun things we were gonna do. And the nice car he was going to pick me up in. On the day of the date, he told me his car, Audi A5, was in the shop and he had to pick me up in his brother's car, which ended up being a beat-up Saab with spray paint and stickers all over it. I decided to just drive my own car. I met him at our first location, which was the museum. At the counter, he pulled out his EBT card so that we could get in for free, which was shocking. What's so shocking about that? I have an EBT card.
Well, I feel like she's saying it's shocking because he's bragging about his Audi.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
his car and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
That would... Yeah.
Okay. He told me he was an electrical engineer, so how would he qualify for EBT?
Yeah, we're not saying there's nothing wrong with having an EBT.
I have an EBT card, so I don't judge.
But I get that, because if you're an engineer, you could be making upwards of $100,000 a year, and you wouldn't qualify for that.
Right. The date actually goes okay, and we leave the museum and decide to drive in my car to the next location. The second he sees my car, he starts laughing and acting strange. I ask him what's funny, but he brushes me off. We drive from the museum to the second location. About 5 minutes into the drive, he asks if the car we're driving is mine. I told him it is, and that it was a gift. He laughs and says I would have respectfully declined. Nissan Altimas are one of the most low-quality cars on the market. I didn't know what to say after that. I have a 2021 Nissan Altima that I inherited after my mom died.
Whoa.
Yeah. He then says the girly seat covers don't help and that I should go on for a black look.
A girl drives the car.
Right? I tell him that they're my mom's seat covers. He already knew she died recently. He then says I'm not sure why that matters. It doesn't look good. I started getting a little pissed, and then I asked about his Audi and if he had any pics on it. Any pics of it. He gets super defensive and continues to talk bad about my car. I pull over and tell him to get out. He's somehow shocked but gets out. I'm not sure if I overreacted, but it felt like he lied about his job and his car and maybe felt insecure when he saw mine.
He did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's projecting.
Definitely.
Bitch, baby.
What a
Real.
dickhead.
Little titty baby.
How can you show up in a beat up car and then make fun of somebody who also just I've never
2021 too.
Yeah, I'm not
Right.
gonna make fun of anybody's car. If your car drives and can pick me up and you're nice enough to give me a ride somewhere, unless we like blow up, like then I might
Yeah.
say something. But if it drives,
My hair's on fire. Oh, I love your car.
right? This is great. No, but like, how can you literally make fun of somebody's, especially if the thing I think that bothered me the most is that she said that he knew that her mom died recently.
And he's just dissing on
Why
it.
did that matter? Why does that matter? It looks like shitty.
When he pulls up with some like the picture you showed me, that car's ugly.
And they said rusty and spray paint.
and with stickers
With
all over it
stickers
too.
Stickers.
How much you want to bet that was his car?
Right, and that's why
Thompson.
that's why he got weird when
I'm
she
not
asked
giving
for
you
a picture.
$1,000.
Do a flip.
That's for you, Abby.
Anyway,
Yeah, your date was a piece of dude.
I give her props because I don't know if I would have had balls necessarily to just be like, get out of my car. But because that's pretty, like, I probably would have made it to the destination, maybe at least,
Right.
and been like, or I would have turned around and
Brought
went
it-
back to his car or
Mhm.
something. That's some balls to be like, get out. So props to you. I hope I would have balls to do that too.
Right.
I wish I had balls.
I see nothing wrong with the EBT card either. It is just questionable of you show up in a car even though you said you had a nice car. You're pulling an EBT card out to get in for free somewhere even though you told me you're an engineer. Which money, I don't think this girl like cares about it. It's just, are you lying to me about everything?
Right? Like his brother's car, and that was his car.
Right. Oh no, my consequences that I lied to you about everything and now you're finding out on the first date.
It's not even... I mean, that too, but just him being an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
not
who-
even necessarily the lying.
Yeah, why is he trying to tear her down? Aren't you supposed to try to flatter someone on a first date?
Oh, literally, it's so funny that you say that because I'm reading this comment that says, first date is supposed to be best foot forward time. If this is his charming version, hell no. Major props
Yeah.
to OP for ending it right there.
Yeah.
So many people ignore those early signs and end up stuck in messy situations.
Yeah, for real.
He's probably thinking like, oh, I love this, but like, well, you. I wish I had it. So let's
Mhm.
diss on it.
Because he got insecure. Poor little titty baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man came with government cheese and a side of disrespect.
For real, though.
Back to the government cheese
Yes.
saga.
Well, I think we can all agree. Everybody in our stories today sucked.
Why am I picturing him rolling his cheese wheel on the side of the road with a hangry face?
Reddit
You
is
are
unhinged.
ruthless.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
This comment says, made fun of your car, can't show you pictures of his, the EBT card, I think 2 and 2 makes 4 on this one. He's broke, which doesn't make him a bad person by any means, but he's lying about it. That could be for a myriad of reasons that range from insecurity to outright malice.
Mm-hmm.
You made the right call, keep yourself safe out there.
For real.
Yeah.
This comment says, you didn't overreact, the only thing he did right was get out of your car when you told him to.
Yeah.
Literally.
Right, at least he had the wherewithal to do that.
How many kitty cats are you getting in your sob?
Sob.
Sob.
It's hot sob.
What? Someone's gonna comment and be like, you're saying that wrong.
I'll give a
Sorry.
Ever. I'm not a car person.
Well, you gotta say it in a British accent. Sob.
You
Sob.
sob. How would you say sab in a British accent?
You can't.
Literally can.
No.
Sob.
Sab.
Sob.
I love when British people who have a British accent do the American accent. It makes me giggle.
Mm.
But
I'm
a
like,
lot
wow,
of
we
the
do
times-
sound very different.
A lot of the times, they're really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading a book that's based in England, and so like they always say love, and in my head every time I read it, where it's
Love.
like, oh, don't worry, love. I like
Love.
say it in the British, love.
Love. I like that.
I like when people read Reddit stories on my podcast and you can tell they're from like Britain or Australia
Mhm.
by what they say.
Yeah, the little slang terms.
Mhm.
I think everybody today was American.
Oh, like boot instead of trunk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like the
In the boot of the car.
You put the
Mhm.
body in the boot.
Or it'll be like little
If they
thi-
say bloody.
Bloody hell.
Oh, bloody
Or
hell.
they'll talk about like certain like shops different than what we
Mhm.
say.
The market.
Mm-hmm.
Or they
Or
say.
the, what is it?
Trolley.
Trolley, but there's a word for the grocery store.
No.
The shop. I don't know if they just call them shops, but it's SHOPPE.
Yeah.
Or like how they call like their fries chips. And then their
Mhm.
chips
Fry-
crisps.
Crisps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Idiots.
love British. I was about to say I love them, but
I do too. I'm just kidding. I think it's charming. American. We sound dumb. All of our weird words.
And I mean, we're in the UP. We sound like uneducated.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my mom's dog. I say his name in such a U. I'll be like Banjo. I'm just like, well, gross.
So it's a f***ing A.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I never realized I had an accent till I moved.
Right.
And people are like, you talk weird.
Shut the hell up. So do you. You look weird. We love British people, okay?
Yeah, Becca.
But America.
Donald Trump.
Oh my god.
What was that?
A Republican just walked in. They got pissed hearing that.
That was actually kind of sketchy.
What?
Coming in. What?
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week.
What?
They made a turkey pot pie and it's bussin'.
It is pretty
Look at
good.
that.
Also, I made s'mores dip and it's bussin'.
Game
I'm
time.
pretty sure it was the night that Maya was at the vet.
What are you doing?
Fuck you.
He comes over to use my clone. They come over to catch Pokemon.
It's not her cologne, it's her husband's.
Oh, I thought you said
Sheba.
clone.
Yes, Ob's clone just walks by.
Clone a Willy.
Oh my